My honorable teachers, I present to you the research plan submitted for the master's program entitled The Impact of Strategic Planning by using the balanced scorecard on the excellence of non-profit organizations in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Introduction to the student Abdulaziz Hamad alsulaim, University ID 3191481. As the material is recorded in the video, it is necessary to shorten the file so that the file is not heavy and difficult to download. So I will select the most prominent information that I think is suitable for display in this video. And we will send the presentation and the proposal to you in full good willing. Chapter 1, Introduction. I would like to offer my thanks to the Islamic Science University of Malaysia, and I appreciate their agreement to accept my thesis, which I would like to apply in this prestigious university with a global positioning and the elite of distinguished scholars it hosts. I have to note here to my connection to the topic of this research, as I have been working for more than 10 years in non-profit organizations development projects. And I worked on strategic and operational planning as appreciating expert and trainer, as well as a qualification and evaluation consultant for institutional excellence, where I worked as certified evaluator in the last 3 sessions of the Excellence Award. This field corresponds to my passion for development, studies, research, reading, listening, participation, and having an experience in planning and institutional excellence in general. Therefore, I hope that through my studies, I achieve a step forward for charitable work by raising the performance of associations to improve their service and efficient use their resources. I ask Allah Almighty to help me in this project, and I would like to thank the teaching staff in the program for their unlimited cooperation, and I also thank my colleagues in the program who are helping in an unlimited way. May God please bless them. Please accept the assurance of my highest consideration. Research background. In the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we live in a decent life full of cooperation, mercy, love, and kindness to the weak, and help those in need, caring for orphans, teaching the Holy Quran, giving da'wah to non-Muslims, teaching the new Muslim the basic of religion and its teaching, and all the previous effort and areas undertaken by non-profit charitable societies. Then 15 years ago, administrative development programs for the employees of charitable societies began to appear, and consideration and research began in the experience of charitable sciences in developed societies. The culture of strategic planning spread among the leaders of charitable societies. At the time, donor institutions appeared, and their emergence had an impact on significant in the growth and development of the organizational performance of associations, which began with grants and assistance to associations, then became more organized and clear in its vision. It began on setting conditions for grants represented in attaching the strategic plan and the operational plan. At that time, the culture expanded in societies with their various arts and works, and in their various geographical locations. On the other hand, the administrative development race was ongoing, and since 1990 at Harvard University, the business management strategy experts Dr. Robert Kaplan and David Norton developed management thinking in strategic planning, which aims to link the strategic plan with the executive reality and transform it into work methodologies. In the midst of the great administrative development that our charitable societies have lived and are still experiencing in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, an award appeared institutional excellence in charitable work that target charitable societies, as it was one of the donor Subairi charitable foundations projects, and its first session began in 1434-2014 and was an award based on methodologies of excellence adopted by the Grand National Award in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, King Abdulaziz Award for Quality, and also the European Excellence Program, EFQN, with argument in the privacy of charities, traditions, and Islamic culture of community. 1.3 statement of a problem. The search problem lies in finding the relationship between planning and other organization using the strategic planning method by using the balanced scorecard and achieving the excellence award, so that we link between the availability of strategic planning with the balanced scorecard of the competing organizations in the Institutional Excellence Award and its approval as strategic planning program, and the extent of the impact of this planning method on the excellence of organizations. Objectives. 1.4 objectives of the study. The field of charitable organizations is currently expanding. Government support and facilitation with which is unprecedented and the expectation of the Vision 2030 of Saudi Arabia is that working associations which will reach 2,000 charities or more. So establishing a strategic program for the leadership of non-profit organizations since its establishment and expansion on its basis ensure that the quality of these organizations and their sustainability in providing their services and achieving the level of excellence in serving its beneficiaries. So the goals of that study lie in: number one, highlighting the impact of strategic planning of the non-profit organizations on achieving the greatest return on reaching the sufficiency and specification for the final beneficiary, which is the goal that those in charge of these organizations aspire to. Number two, highlight the effect of applying strategic planning as working methodology in non-profit organizations on number 1, leadership; 2, human resource, develop of financial resources, efficient use of resource and activation, efficiency and creativity, availability of legal governance, and transparency. 1.5 research questions, meaning 5 questions. The number 1 is, does the knowledge of employees to be achieved at the end of the year have an impact on the organization's achievement of excellence? Number 2 is, does digital performance measurement have an impact on achieving excellence for the organizations? And 3, 4, 5, this 5 question will be do it, inshallah. 1.6, the significance of a study. Consultancy firms and charitable institutional work leaders urgently need to clarify the right way to achieve sustainability for charitable organizations at the lowest cost and with the highest benefits and quality in services that are achieved for the beneficiary and the least waste of resources, and this with more definition and clarification of the relationship between strategic planning with the balanced scorecard and institutional excellence. So planning provides efficiency, and excellence provides effectiveness, and here is summit of the wonderful performance that we expect for our organizations in the service of their beneficiaries and their societies. 1.7 scope of the study. The study is related to charities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia that participated in the Prize of Excellence in Charitable Work. 1.8 research theoretical conceptual framework. Theoretical framework, the research focuses on the hypothesis that strategic planning with the balanced scorecard affect the organization's achievement of institutional excellence, and the extent to which this variable is fundamental to excellence. Can the organization achieve institutional excellence without adopting strategic planning with the balanced scorecard? Are there other factors that affect the organization's achievement of institutional excellence and are not part of related to strategic planning with the balanced scorecard? 1.9 operational definitions. Strategic planning and meaning, blah, 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 blah. Balanced scorecard and either what the meaning, radar, methodology, and the 4th one is the 4 perspectives, what meaning, what contain, the financial and economic access and customer hub and internal system and development, training, human resource, and the non-profit civic citizen and economic and internal system human development. All of this is go to 1.10 conclusions from the above. Our master's thesis journey focuses on the impact of strategic planning with the balanced scorecard on the excellence of charitable society in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia through a study of 8 charities that won the Institutional Excellence Award. Chapter number 2, lecturer review. 2.1 introduction. Strategic planning is one of the knowledge and sciences that have received a wide acceptation in all areas of government production and services, both military and civil, as well as the private and non-profit sectors. Strategic planning is considered one of the social sciences that have undergone development from other sciences. And the balanced scorecard is considered one of the transformations that have made a qualitative leap in strategic planning. 2.2 Literature Review. In the early 1990s, Robert Kaplan and David Norton sought to solve a measurement problem planning, plaguing corporations around the globe. The dynamics of business were changing rapidly, globalization, customer knowledge, and the rise of integrable assist were all converging to forever change the way business was conducted. Strategy was considered a potent defense for succeeding in this changing landscape. However, the facts suggested that about 90% of organizations were unable to execute their strategies. Kaplan and Norton believed that organizations should attempt the introduction of balance to their measurement system, specifically the historical accuracy and integrity of financial measures must be balanced with the drivers of future financial performance in an attempt to view a wider spectrum of performance and execute strategy. Their radical yet profoundly simple approach was labeled a balanced scorecard and featured measurement in 4 distinct yet related areas: customer, internal process, employee learning and growth, and financial. Since its introduction in 1990, the balanced scorecard has been embraced by corporations around the world. Recent estimates suggest that at least 60% of Fortune 1000 organizations use balanced scorecard system. From the above, they reach the following 2 principles. The first principle, the strategic planning mechanism in the balanced scorecard is based on the principle of cause and effect. This strategic map, which draw Kaplan and Norton, this appear the mission and the vision and who service and assistance whom. Now we see the 4th scope, financial access to objectives. We grow financial resource in the renewal way, and the second object, we invest and manage our assets efficiently to achieve. This cause what impact? Impact the second one for employee. What about them? We develop employees' skills and empower them in a stimulating job environment. What's the third one? Now, employee and good employee in the degree of professional and skills is go up. The integrated technical solutions, we develop our effective partnership. We build renewable and distribution services in a process, in internal process. What about the customers? Customers, we do 2 objects. In 2 objects, we develop and empower the beneficiaries' skills who study, students and other, we comprehensively cover the needs of the beneficiaries for him, poor man, and other. The strategy map clarifies the mission and vision, the people who assistant, and the impact of their, as we say before. The second principle, the performance measurement systems used in the majority of companies were unable to provide the necessary information to compete in the new knowledge-based economy. Therefore, they worked on creating strategic performance indicator KPIs, which express the program in achieving the strategic goals of the various areas of institutional work. The operational model of the Institute Excellence Award. Excellence in Charity Award consists of 9 main criteria divided into 2 parts. The part 1, 6 main criteria standard of the methodologies, 6 administrative, human resource, development, financial, managing, operation, governance. The second part is results criteria, which the 3 criteria: human resource, result, number, only number, the result of the benefits, key management. All of this is the evaluation is from 1,000 points. The first section is 640 here and points, while the results are 360 points in the 3 main criteria. This the science model for the Institutional Excellence Award in philanthropy, which shows the 9 main criteria and their distribution between enablers and outcome. This enablers and outcomes. This the first criteria, and this first one is the administrative and strategic leadership. This the second criteria, human resource and evaluative. This the third one, fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one, governance and strategy. This all of methodology enable. What about the result? The result, we have 3 criteria. Number 1 is human resource outcome. The 8th wealth beneficiaries result, and the last one is the end of the criteria, key management results, the main result for management results. And after that is go back to the enablers, the creativity and learning. Creativity and learning, which information here given us to improve our approaches. The award administration worked in assessing excellence in charitable organizations according to an internationally recognized significant methodology, which is in the radar methodology, which evaluates the criteria for the first section, the possibility as follows. Number 1, methodologies. Number 2, applications. The third one is review and improvement. This the 3 parts. The fourth one, the last 3 outcome criteria are evaluated according to the following tools. The fourth one is result. Results, the evaluation of these results include the relevance, reliability, and timeliness of the result and specific measurement. What about the plan for radar methodology? On the basis of which excellence is evaluated, and which contains 4 main pillars, methodologies. This methodologies, as you see, their contains 4 main pillar methodologies, their existence and complementary. What about other thing? Application. The application, quality and regularity must be quality and regularity. The review and evaluation. The fourth one is result and contents of the detailed evaluation tools. And the resulting knowledge that lead to improvement, development, and creativity. As you see in this diagram, you see integrity, rotationality, and independent and complementary. The application must be regularity, result, this result, specific result. And what about evaluation and review? Review must be study all the number, what mean here, the 3 years and direction and target and comparison with other excellence establishments. This the causation, what causing this information, what mean for us to learn, to improvement, creativity and innovation, to do more, increase the best for approach. Finally, what the related to previous studies on this topic through research, investigation, and communication with the award management, I did not reach any scientific research written on the topic of strategic planning with the balanced scorecard and its impact on excellence in charities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I ask our friends who work in this establishment, said that we haven't any idea about who study this special topic. 2.3 conclusion. Through the above, we presented a brief overview of strategic planning with the balanced scorecard and organized institutional excellence and arbitration tools and arbitration tools and the growth and management thinking of charitable societies in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The last chapter number 3, methodology, introduction, we will review here the methodologies that we will carry out of research. 3.2, research approach and design. In this thesis, we will implement it according to the qualitative research methodology and the quantitative research methodology. 3.3, location of a study. We will conduct this study on representative sample of charities that achieved the institutional excellence award in the first, second, third, and fourth round that closed last December. It was presented to the charitable societies sector in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Also, the place of study will be in Riyadh at the headquarters of award administration, and we will conduct direct visit or remote control contact about by Zoom or other program with the study sample from the winning bodies for discussion as they are distributed over the regions. Mecca, Jeddah, Riyadh, Eastern Province, Qasim, and others. 3.4, population and sampling. The charitable society that won the Excellence Award during the past 4 sessions are more than 16 charitable society, which represent at least 4 societies in each session. The award methodology is divided into 2 areas, and each field is divided into 2 parts. The first field, real life and social societies. It is divided into large, medium, and small associations. The second field, educational and da'wah societies. It is divided either into large, medium, and small associates. The study sample will represent 25% of the winning society, as we will choose 4 societies with different specifications in terms of the date of winning and location, inshallah. 3.5 research instrument. We will use some of the tools that we learned and built on achieve to the goal of the research by questionnaires, the interview, observation, testing. 3.6 data collection and procedure. All the information that will be subject to study and analysis are excellence report for the winning societies. The information and studies on the results are from the archives. The third one will choosing questionnaires shared to leaders of the winning societies. Direct meeting, the last one, direct meeting and dialogues with leadership of associates. 3.7 pilot study. We will conduct an experiment to test the research tools and method of work on one association, which represents more than 25% of study samples from the associations that won the Excellence Award. Reliability, we will build information about the society based on the official information documented by the award administration and direct communication with them. I have worked with them as supervisor on building the excellence report and worked with them for nearly four months as consultant in building the excellence report. 7.2 validating the selection of associations is based on the winning date, the size of the association, its location, and the field of work. Conclusion, we hope that we have clarified, even briefly, I hope is briefly, everything related to the research. It is scope, the sample of the study, and the lecturer that we want to address in the study, and we achieve from that research the goal that we aspire to, which it is it to show the impact of strategic planning with the plans scored on achieving institutional excellence in charities in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much. I am sorry for long time, but I can't do shorter than this.